Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more World of Tanks. So as you can see, this is Deadly Smurf and his T-34-85M, and he is partnered up with Anakin Dude Cool in his IKV-65-2. This is a tier 7 game on Tundra. Now, unfortunately, I can't have a face cam going because I just can't. It's not. I probably could edit it in. I'm not going to. It's too much work. It's enough work to do this thing as it is. Not adding an extra hour or two onto it. Sorry. So you have to join my faceless video today. So this is the tier 6 Russian medium tank premium that was given away to everybody who played the game for like 13 days out of the 18 or 19 a couple months ago, and so a lot of people have this thing, which is why there are 3 in this game. And this is the tier 6 Swedish tank destroyer, one of the new lines that just came out. And so yeah, we see Anakin parking up in that bush back there, and he's going to be pouring fire into this Cromwell, just the same as Deadly is. Now Deadly is of course the one who can actually see the Cromwell right now. And you can see the Cromwell is just completely focused on Deadly right now. I think he's gonna poke out and try another shot here. Yeah, there he comes. Actually runs across the gap. Unfortunately, he missed that shot. Now Deadly's trying to be careful between shooting at the Cromwell right here and not being shot by the ARL. If he pokes out too far, he's gonna get hit by the ARL. But that's okay. He's got a secret weapon in his back corner. See, because he just has to keep the Cromwell lit. And, wow, that's what Anakin does. That's what he brings to this party. So now we have come back to the T-150 and setting the T-150 on fire and lighting him up with one shell and then popping around the corner and just popping that poor ARL. Now, unfortunately, he used the ARL on 44 health, which is a lot less than he wanted, and as much as he wanted to just take it out right there, just trade damage with it, but he does take it out in the end. Now, if you missed how the T-150 died, don't worry. I got a replay for, well, I was going to say a slow motion, whatever, but that's not the right word at all, is it? Yeah, instant replay. There we go. My brain eventually kicked into overdrive and started working. You can see the smoke coming out of my ears. Now, Anakin's repositioning to defend the base because the west side of the map is falling right now, and it's actually going down faster than we would like it to. And now one shot into the Hellcat, and then he's going to reposition again. But in the meantime, we're going to switch over and watch Deadly taking the top of this hill, and he's trying to shoot into the STRV. Misses the first shot, gets shot because he's still way out in the open. And yeah, now he notices that there's a 131 right there. Unfortunately, it is a bit too late. He did get shot once for his troubles, but I guess he still got the shot off into the STRV, so maybe it kind of balances out, and Anakin circles around to start picking on this Type 6, this heavy tank number 6. He's in fact going to get the kill, but at what cost? This thing may have really good gun depression and all that, but it's not the same as its later its counterparts later in the tiers. You can bounce shots like that. This thing doesn't bounce shots, it just absorbs them. So you really got to be careful where you're parking up and whether or not people can see you. The one true advantage this thing has is this amazing camera rating. Watch this. It just picks off the IS and nobody knows he's here. Well, okay, so now we get to the part where Deadly doesn't have many targets in front of him, so he's actually going to go hunting. And he starts by hunting through the middle of the map. He's looking for that WZ-131. Just can't find it, and now he's going after the IS and the Hellcat. Well, we pull around this corner just in time to see the Hellcat is on the hill behind us, and the IS is dead. Poor Deadly has now done a big circle for nothing. So he's going to continue doing a big circle because why not? And while he's doing that, we're going to switch over and watch Anakin as he sets up again. He's looking for... Is he looking for the Hellcat? It looks like he is, in fact, looking for the Hellcat. And so he sneaks up towards the hill, and all he has to do is get his gun on target. And, well, there's a Hellcat, and that, like, he made that look easy. However, the T-20 HCT, I don't know if he can pen this thing from the front, and it doesn't look like he wants to try it. He knows this thing can take him out if it gets the opportunity, so he's just going to bail. And that's one very interesting way to bail, but, well, now we're over to Deadly, who finds the artillery. This guy has been annoying to our team all game, but not annoying to our heroes in specific. Doesn't really matter, though. Deadly's not going to stop before he just goes ahead and takes this guy out of the game with a nice little shell. Sorry, 2 shells. However, we're being capped, so that needs to stop. And Anakin is, again, in the right position at the right time. And he's just going to wait for the cap to get nice and high. He's actually waiting for the guy to get lit. Once he gets lit, the 131 actually pushes around because he knows there's people behind him. And he wants to stay away from them. And he pushes right into us. Now, that was because his turret was damaged. He thought his gun was turning a lot faster than it was. Unfortunately for him, that was not the case. He missed that shot, and he derps this one into the dust. And then we get missed by the T-28. Did you see that fly across the front of the screen? Anakin did, but he can't do anything about it from here. After he takes it at the 131, though, the cap pressure is gone, and these guys have the opportunity to slowly make their way around the board. Now, as much as there is an M12 left on their team, he isn't necessarily doing a whole lot right now. And it's pretty much just up to our heroes to find, locate, and dispatch the enemy. They are doing basically a pincer move on where they assume the artillery is. We'll have to see if that actually turns out to be true or not. Artie should be right here. Artie's right there. Sorry. As they both tag an opponent, one each, and now they could just take apart their own. But really, why would you do that when you can help a friend? Now, you can see the difference in views. From Deadly's perspective, these two look side by side. They are in fact not. And we're not... penning that thing from not in the side is going to be hard enough from way over here. Especially when it's shooting at you. So in fact, Anakin just lets Deadly take a shot into its side. And then he pulls it and finishes it off. And again, you can see the shot Deadly puts into its side. It turns towards us, and that's the end of that. Though there's still this monstrosity right here who must be reloading, because otherwise he should have jumped down on us right there and there. But it doesn't really matter. We missed, he misses, and that's the end of the game.